In 1901, Nikola Tesla began construction on a tower that would change human civilization forever. Not a communication tower, not a radio station, a device that could transmit unlimited electrical power to any point on Earth, wirelessly, for free. He called it Wardenclyffe, and if he had succeeded, there would be no power bills, no fuel costs, no energy crisis, no control over who gets electricity and who doesn't. The world's most powerful financier, J.P. Morgan, pulled his funding. Tesla's lab mysteriously burned down. His papers were seized after his death, and for over a century, we've been told his free energy dream was impossible. But what if it wasn't? What if Tesla actually succeeded, and that's exactly why they destroyed it? Tesla didn't just dream of wireless power, he demonstrated it, witnessed by thousands. At the 1893 World's Fair in Chicago, Tesla stood on stage and held up glass tubes that glowed brightly in his hands, no wires attached. The electricity was being transmitted through the air itself. The crowd was mesmerized, but Tesla saw something far bigger than a stage demonstration. He envisioned a world where electricity flowed as freely as sunlight, where anyone, anywhere, could tap into limitless clean energy without needing power lines, coal plants, or oil refineries. Imagine it. A farmer in rural India powers his home with the same technology available to a penthouse in New York. A village in Africa runs lights, refrigeration, and hospitals without depending on expensive infrastructure. Energy poverty gone forever. This wasn't science fiction to Tesla, it was engineering, and he knew exactly how to build it. But there was a problem, a massive problem that had nothing to do with science and everything to do with power. If energy is free and abundant, you can't meter it. You can't control it. You can't profit from it. And that meant the wealthiest men on Earth, those who had built fortunes on coal, oil, and copper wire, would lose everything. Tesla's vision wasn't just a threat to profit. It was a threat to the entire structure of industrial control. And they made sure it would never happen. Let's talk about what Tesla actually discovered and how wireless power transmission works. Most people think electricity has to flow through wires, like water through pipes. But Tesla understood something profound. The Earth itself is a conductor. The atmosphere is a conductor. And between them lies an ocean of energy waiting to be tapped. Think of the Earth as a massive spherical capacitor, battery with the ground as one terminal, and the upper atmosphere as the other. Natural electrical currents flow constantly between these layers. Lightning is just the most visible manifestation of this energy exchange. Tesla realized that if he could create a standing wave of electricity in the Earther resonant frequency that matched the planet's natural electrical vibration, he could transmit power to any point on the globe. Not through wires, but through the Earth itself. His Colorado Springs experiments proved this concept. He built a massive coil that generated millions of volts. When he energized it, light bulbs glowed in people's hands miles away. No connections, no wires, just pure wireless transmission of electrical power. Witnesses reported seeing lightning bolts shooting from the top of his laboratory. Thunder could be heard 15 miles away. And all around the facility, the ground itself became electrified. Horses pulling carriages would receive shocks through their metal shoes. Sparks jumped between people, shaking hands. Tesla had turned the Earth into a giant electrical circuit, and he was the one controlling it. But this was just the test. The real device, the one that would deliver free energy to the world, was Wardenclyffe Tower. The tower would be 187 feet tall, crowned with a 68-foot copper dome. But the real secret was underground, a series of iron pipes driven 300 feet deep into the earth, creating a massive ground connection. This wasn't just an antenna, it was a tap into the Earth's electrical field. Tesla's plan was elegant. The tower would send powerful electromagnetic pulses into the ground, creating standing waves that circled the globe. Receivers anywhere on Earth, simple devices that anyone could build, would pick up these waves and convert them back into usable electricity. No power plants needed, no transmission lines, no fuel. Just tap into the global circuit and draw as much energy as you need. And here's the beautiful part. The more receivers you added, the more efficient the system became. Unlike traditional power distribution, where more users means more load, Tesla's system actually worked better with more participants. It was designed to serve everyone. JP Morgan initially funded the project, but when he realized there was no way to meter this power, no way to make people pay for it, he pulled his funding mid-construction. Tesla tried to find other investors, but word had spread. No one with serious money would touch a project that eliminated the possibility of profit. The tower was never completed. It stood there, incomplete, a monument to what could have been. Eventually, it was torn down for scrap during World War I. But the technology didn't die. Tesla's note survived, and researchers have proven the principle works. The question isn't whether wireless power transmission is possible, it's why we're not using it. Tesla's wireless power was revolutionary. But he was working on something even more radical, tapping into what he called cosmic energy, an infinite source of power that permeates all of space. He wasn't talking about solar panels or wind turbines. He was talking about drawing energy directly from the fabric of space itself. Electric power is everywhere, present in unlimited quantities, Tesla said. It can drive the world's machinery without the need for coal, oil, gas, or any other fuel. What was he referring to? Modern physics now calls it zero-point energy or quantum vacuum energy. The idea is that empty space isn't actually empty. At the quantum level, particles are constantly popping in and out of existence. This creates a background field of energy that exists everywhere, always. The amount of energy in this field is staggering. Calculations suggest that 1 cubic centimeter of space contains more energy than all the matter in the known universe. It's everywhere, unlimited, and free for those who learn to tap it. Tesla believed he had found a way. His devices weren't just receiving energy transmitted from his towers, they were extracting energy from the cosmic field itself, using resonance to amplify tiny fluctuations into usable power. This sounds like pseudoscience until you realize that modern quantum physics has confirmed the existence of this background energy. We just don't know how to extract it efficiently yet. Or rather, we're told we don't know how. But there's evidence that Tesla and possibly others figured it out. After Tesla died in 1943, FBI agents immediately raided his room and seized all his papers and equipment. The official explanation was national security during wartime. But what were they really looking for? What technology was so dangerous it had to be locked away? His nephew tried to recover the papers. He was told most were lost or accidentally destroyed. The remaining documents were finally released decades later, but researchers noticed entire sections were missing. What didn't they want us to know? That unlimited free energy is not only possible, but relatively simple once you understand the principles. Tesla wasn't the only one. Other inventors have claimed to tap this cosmic field. John Searle in England built generators that supposedly ran indefinitely without fuel. Thomas Henry Moray demonstrated a device that produced 50 kilowatts with no apparent energy source. The message was clear. Don't threaten the energy monopoly, because here's what free energy really means. It means the end of scarcity-based economics.